Hey guys, since we had a lot of leftover footage from our first visit to Tokyo, we decided to make part 2. If you guys haven't seen the first part, click on the link above. Otherwise, we hope you guys enjoy. Hey everyone. Hey everyone. Last year we took a trip to Singapore and Japan.
She looks very happy, very excited. We're in the largest Ferris wheel.
In the world.
Holy moly. You know what this reminds me of?
What?
When you went to Center Island?
Bye bye.
And we wanted to share with you guys some of our experience at Tokyo Disneyland. We went during Easter, so we definitely grabbed a couple Easter special meals. They were really good. They were good. It was fun. Definitely different than what we would normally have at Disney World.
Different experience for sure.
Yeah.
I also found that customer service was just really exceptional.
Yeah,
at
they
Tokyo.
were. Yeah, they were
Like-
very, very.
It was like that. It was the definition of above and beyond, for sure. Like, yeah, Disneyland, Disney World in general. Like when you go, everyone's friendly. You know, you never feel like bad customer service. But for some reason, Tokyo is just that extra. It was just so extra,
Yeah, it was good.
and it wasn't like they're trying so hard to be extra. It just felt like,
It's just part of their culture.
yeah, it was
Very,
crazy. I just
very clean, very respectful, very helpful.
they're just so
honestly-
happy. It's like they were so happy just to work there.
Yeah,
And it's
they-
different. It's different. You have to go and experience it. It's hard to just describe like saying, "Oh, it was good customer service and they were so friendly." But yes, every Disney place is, but for some reason when you go there, it's
It was good. It was good. Let's just keep it at that. And if you guys go have a chance to go there.
100%
Okay.
recommend if you can going. If you had to pick between the two places, because Disney and Tokyo, they have two parks. Now, if you go and you had to pick just one, which one would you recommend?
If you have already been to Disney World or Disneyland in California, I would recommend you guys go to Disney Sea. If you had to choose only one, the whole reason why, and we'll cover that in another video, the whole reason why is because it's very unique as opposed to Disneyland. So Tokyo Disneyland is the layout is very similar to Magic Kingdom and Disneyland in California, but Disney Sea itself is completely different. Like you can imagine, like if you think Disney World and you think, hey, there's 4 parks, Disney Sea would be considered like another park, or like California Adventures is another park, right? So I would, if you can only go to one, which I highly never recommend just going to one, like do both if you can. If you can do one, I would say go to Disney Sea, because if you've already went to other ones.
See, I'm different. I would recommend going to the Tokyo Disneyland because unless you're a hardcore Disney, it's just another theme park. But if you want to really feel the Disney magical, like Disney princesses,
Then
you
yes,
would get that at
Disneyland.
Disneyland. So the thing about Disney Sea is you don't see the typical Disney. They actually have some stuff that is not very popular Disney stuff. So
Right, yeah.
we would expect, when you think of, oh, there's a park called Disney Sea, what would you think? You would assume, oh, Little Mermaid, Finding Nemo.
But there is that stuff, but
A very, very small portion. So
Yeah.
which is why when I say I would recommend Tokyo Disneyland versus Disney Sea is if you're not familiar with the other little things, like for example, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. I had no idea what that was, right? But, I mean, I'm not saying that it was bad. It was the experience is still the same. All of the rides are like crazy. They're really fun. They're not lacking in any way. But for some people, I might think that they feel like, oh, this isn't Disney. This.
But again, this is another video. We'll talk about Disney Sea. Like, let's not jump off too much, but just to give you guys an idea of it, Tokyo Disneyland was a fun place to be at, right? So don't get me wrong. I would say, spend 2 days.
We recommend both.
Yes.
You can probably do both one day. Like we can do 1 day at each park.
Yeah, I would say
Maybe
that.
2 days at Disneyland if you really want to get everything done, because there's a lot of characters there at Disneyland. If you want to wait to take a picture with them and experience everything else, 2 days would be pretty good. But you could definitely do everything in 1 day.
Yeah.
1 day each park.
Another funny thing that we did at Tokyo Disneyland was, from what I know so far at Disney World and Disneyland, is there's the ride It's a Small World. Right? So, we we were doing something silly and rocking inside of It's a Small World. And I actually thought it was really cool that they had Disney characters inside of It's a Small World. So when you would pass through a country, they would actually, if there was a Disney character, they would actually have that character as part of the set.
Oh my God, there's Alice. Right? That's her name, Alice. There's Meredith. Holy cow.
Now, I know they don't do that in Disney World, and we didn't get a chance to go to Disneyland and see, because when we went there, It's a Small World was closed.
Disneyland in California.
Yes, in Disneyland in California. So so the first time we saw that, we were like, wow, this is really cool, because we saw some characters like...
Familiar faces.
Yeah, so I think definitely, just to see that, it was like, wow, it's like the small things, get it? It's the small things that kind of really add to the experience, right? If you go and you're like, oh, this is something different, and we really like that. Plus, while we were waiting in the line to actually go on the ride, we captured a really funny moment of someone wearing the Rex hat.
Actually, yeah. So another merchandise that was different were these little head things.
Yeah, so it was really popular. There was Ham, Rex.
Those were the only two that were pretty memorable.
Yeah, I don't really remember the other ones, but really it would be a full-on hat.
And then there's this one person who we didn't think that you can wear it this way.
But she did it, and it was awesome, and it made us laugh for like days. So, I
was like,
we would just think about it. And
that's
it'd be
an
so
interesting.
funny.
I'm surprised we didn't come up with that.
Yeah,
one.
no.
Being the silly person you are.
Yeah.
I was surprised that you didn't come up with that first.
Mm-hmm. As I said, overall our experience at Tokyo Disneyland was great. I would go again.
Highly recommend it.
Yeah, and we have a lot more to share with you guys. We'll follow up with another video for Tokyo Disney Sea, because I think that in itself deserves its own video, and we've captured a lot of memories and moments there too. If you guys have any questions for us, we can do our best to answer. I'll leave you guys with something. If you guys have ever gone to Disney in Tokyo, which one do you guys actually prefer? Do you guys like Disneyland, or do you guys like Disney Sea? And if you haven't been there, which one do you look forward to? As always, we hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to give us a like and subscribe, and we will see you guys next time.